Welcome to engineering. I'm Mr. Seacrest, and I'm going to talk about the engineering pathway at Lincoln High School. This is our shop. So engineering is 4 courses long. It's a 4-year pathway. Students can do it in 3 if they double up on. Well, let me go over this first. There's 4 classes: Intro to Engineering, which we call IED, Computer Integrated Manufacturing, which we call SIM, Principles of Engineering or POE, and EDD, Engineering Design and Development. So the idea is they take 1 class per year, starting at freshman year and finishing when they're a senior. They can complete it in less. They do have to take Introduction to Engineering Design first and EDD last, but they can take SIM and POE together or POE and EDD together if they are starting after their freshman year. So Introduction to Engineering Design is exactly what it's about. It's about design. So we focus on teaching kids how to solve real world problems and come up with design, how to basically take that idea from their brains and get it either down on paper or into the computer. They do manufacture a few projects with the laser 3D printers and the CNC machines throughout the course. It is the introductory course, and I always tell kids this is where you learn to see if you actually like engineering. If you don't, you can move on, and if you do, you can come back for SIM, which is Computer Integrated Manufacturing, which is where students learn to operate CNC machines as well as manual machines like the lathe and the mill. They make a few projects through this year, but they learn a lot of technical skills, including CAD, which is Computer Integrated Manufacturing, which is essentially software that controls CNC machines. So the process is you design it, which they learn their first year. You CAM it, which is the process of telling the computer what you want to do on the machine, and then you machine it by taking that code and loading tools and fixtures and vices and actually physically make the part through the course of a year. There's a lot to learn in this class, so it takes all year. The third class is Principles of Engineering. This is kind of the physics behind projects, so loads, forces. We talk about electronics. We talk about automation, simple machines. We do bridge building designs, so static loads and forces. And then we also talk about airflow at the end, aerodynamics. We might do some stuff with water. Water and air operate very similarly, so it's kind of, we can do both where we make boats. So this class is more math-based problem solving. You don't make a lot of take-home projects. They do some projects in class, like the first project they're doing right now is the Pringles Challenge, where they got to design a package to ship a single Pringle across the country. So, and they want to make it as efficient as possible, so they have the least amount of weight. The last class is Engineering Design and Development. I also refer to this as the Shark Tank class, where students come up with a product, and then they spend the whole year starting a company to produce the product. And part of the project is also learning marketing, business planning, the package the product goes in, production, technical drawings, also like market share, what do other products cost, the whole math behind figuring out what you should charge, and how to make a production run where they have to make more than one product. Typically they make 5. It's a 3-person group for the year, so they do 1 for each member of the group, plus 1 for me and 1 for their shark, which I'll talk about in the next slide. They can make more than 5 and try to sell them if they wish. We've had some groups successfully do that. Most don't, because getting 5 done is, when you're doing production, is a undertaking, especially when it's your own design. They make a lot of mistakes in this class, and they learn a ton. EDD has a unique grading system because they buy their grade from me with fake money in a simulation. So the whole process is they start a business, they take out a loan from me, they make payroll, they pay for things like their office space, utilities, license, computers, office chairs, what all those things cost, and then they put together their project to the pitch, which is in October, where they pitch to, like on Shark Tank, they pitch to sharks who are mostly the principal, some people who do run businesses in town, school board members, and they go over their product, and the shark agrees to take an ownership share of their business for agreeing to fund them with so much theoretical money, and then they have to make payroll each week, and the shark's going to give them installment payments when they reach milestone goals. So they got to figure out how to manage the shark and get the money to make payment for their grade. through the course of the semester and hitting the important benchmarks like the 6-week grade, so that they know, if you haven't made payroll, then your grade isn't going to be high enough. So it is different grading system than a normal class. So keep that in mind. For students who want to graduate at the end of the engineering pathway and earn the patch and the recognition at graduation, there are 4 requirements. They have to pass with a C or better in all the engineering classes, pass this physics with a C or better, pass Math 3 with a C or better. And starting in students who graduate in 25, so I believe that's sophomores today, they have to participate in a leadership role within the Science Expo. So they will have 3 opportunities to do that this year, next year, and as a senior. So they have to learn leadership, and so the students put on the Science Expo, so they have to play a role in that. They can do it within the engineering wing of the Science Expo, or they can do it within any wing. So if they do work in another, in the science part or in the technology part, then all of those will count towards the Science Expo, or towards this qualification. And then for those of you who stuck around, my last class is CNC machining. This is a totally different pathway from the engineering pathway. This one is really designed to put students into the workforce as students when they graduate from high school. So students who really aren't looking to go on to college, or at least the primary goal is to get a job. They're going to learn how to operate CNC machines. It's a much needed trade within Lincoln. There's multiple shops looking for employees. So they also buy their grade by filling out a time card, and then when they demonstrate new skills, so when they demonstrate how to square vise on a mill, or how to single point cut a thread on a lathe, or load a program on a CNC machine, when they do those things, then they get raises on their base pay, and they have to buy their grade. I think it's $750 for an A for the fall semester, and I think it's $1,050 for the second semester. It's based on length of the semester. So that's the gist of the 5 different classes I teach. Some students, you may be on my roll or have me for internships, and that's probably best that we talk one-on-one, but your student's going to go to a local business and work there for free, learning the trade while still attending my class. So we have to text to tell them there's a here on certain school days, and there's only 3 of you, so contact me and I'll explain that more. So that's the gist of the engineering and the machinist pathway. If you have any questions, please come to the back to school night. Thanks for watching and have a great day.